Hello, how are we? Now, this is 5 things you did not know about working in the football industry. If you want to work in football, keep watching for the next 3 or 4 minutes. So, the pay is not as bad as it is made out. Some roles, of course, will pay more than others, but not all pay within football is bad. For example, coaching is known to be lesser pay. If you can find that role to do it full time, but some roles pay really well, and I'm more looking at towards those business roles in football. So as a career changer, for example, you may have to take a small pay cut to begin, to get your foot in the door. Now, I'd ask yourself, do you want a job you're passionate about or not? Because I think it's really hard to have it both ways, right? Where we work with a lot of career changers one-to-one at work and football, and I say, can you have it both ways at the start, where you want a really high-paying job, but you also want a job you absolutely love? That's not possible a lot of the time. Now, 3, 4, 5 years down the line, where you've maybe had a promotion, then you can look at that. You can look at having both. But at the start, I would say it's really important to get your foot in the door, because this is the industry that you're going to be in for a long time now. And if you have to take a small pay cut, then for me, so be it. But of course, people have mortgages, people have different situations, but a small pay cut, I think, is worth it. Now, I just want to show you a couple of jobs here. Player care assistant. So this is not a player care officer. This is not a player care lead. This is just an assistant. At Brighton, you're looking between £25,000 and £30,000. Kit assistant. So again, not a kit manager, not a kit and equipment manager, just an assistant. You're looking at Forest Green, who I believe in non-league, maybe they're in League 2. I do apologise, any Forest Green fans watching. £28,000. Partnerships manager at Huddersfield Town. Huddersfield are in, I believe they're in League 1. I think they got relegated this season or last season. 40 grand partnerships manager. And then business development officer, York City. Again, I'm not excuse me, I'm not sure if York City are in League 2, but if they're not, 38 grand for business development officer. Again, these are, in my opinion, fairly good salaries. Now, I just wanted to show you a few of those, and you can find loads online, but here is a few from jobs in football. So number 2, my second point is that it is 100% possible for you to work on football. And a lot of people don't actually realise this. So many people had transitioned into football from another industry, or have gone through the university route. It is 100% possible. If you have a plan and you have the right mindset, then this can happen. And it has happened for so many people. If it can happen for them, then why can't it happen for you? For me, step 1 is just believing that you can do this. I spoke to one of our one-to-one clients the other day, and he said, you sort of made me realise that this is just possible. And 100% is possible. Like I say, regardless of who you are. Number 3, the people you meet are absolutely amazing. So I was at Portsmouth for a couple of seasons. Jay Sadler there on the left, Lee Callender in the middle, and then Jay again on the right, and Lloyd. These are people I worked with all season. Unbelievable people, friends for life, hopefully. And honestly, the people you meet are just amazing. You spend a lot of these time with people. Your fellow staff members, you're going home and away. We had overnight trips in Newcastle and Plymouth. These are, you spend a lot of time with these people. Of course, you get some idiots, but you get those people everywhere, unfortunately. So, like I say, during the course of the season, you get really close with these people. Again, football, lots of volunteers, and again, these are fantastic people. So, if you're enjoying the video, check us out on LinkedIn and Instagram. And don't worry, we've got a few more. And check the link in the description, how we can help you out. So the hours can be very long, and they can be unsociable. This is point number 4 that you may not have known. It's not all glamorous working in football. We're looking at analysts here, performance analysts, extremely long hours. They could be working Saturday, Tuesday. Sorry, the games will be Saturday, Tuesday, but then they're working, probably 7 days a week. So don't think working in football is all glamorous. More than likely you will be working weekends and evenings. However, for a lot of people, this is what they want to do, right? This is their love. And, even me, I sacrificed like 2 years working in football for absolutely zilch, no money, had to pay for my own lunch, not a problem, because I knew what I was getting out of it. If you want lots of free time, if you want weekends off, then have a rethink about if working in football is actually for you. And that's me just being 100% honest. So, my next point, and I believe this is the last one, opportunities exist outside of clubs. So of course, everyone wants to work for their club. Everyone wants to work for, you know, Liverpool, for example. However, there's so many other possibilities. So you could work for a media company. You could be a content creator. You could work for a data company. You could work for a software company. There's so many companies that sell products within the football space, whether they're selling them to clubs or whoever else. Now, these companies will have sales teams, they have marketing teams, they have commercial departments too. Again, lots and lots of jobs available. For example, Huddle. Huddle is an analysis software which clubs use to clip their games and watch their games back. Huge company, so many jobs available for Huddle. TalkSport, for example, I know this is boxing and MMA, but again, a company like TalkSport will have jobs available to work in sport. VO, another company who film the games and have these cameras in there and they film games for clubs to watch back. They will have finance departments, they will have admin departments, they will have marketing departments. So again, there's so many opportunities, and especially if you're starting out, I think this is a really good route to go down, apart from just looking down the club route. And again, Copper 90, I'm sure you've heard of them, massive media brand. Again, you can work for them as an internship as well, and obviously full-time too. And the FA. The FA, not just the FA, but Hampshire FA, Bucks FA, Berkshire, you know, all these different counties, they have their own departments. Again, they probably have media, coaching, etc., etc. So have a look at those organizations too. And then you could be like Jolie, content creator, built a personal brand out. Now she travels around the world doing, you know, content creation. Again, another great role. So that is it for the video. If you want to learn how to work on football, follow us on LinkedIn, follow us on Instagram. Click the link in the description to find out how you can work with us and how we can help you land a role in football. So thank you so much for watching this video. Like I say, please reach out if you need anything, and I will talk to you all soon. Cheers.